Good afternoon, Golden Grove. I stand here today as a proud young Guyanese woman, happy to be sharing this platform with one of the greatest presidents Guyana has ever seen. I stand here as testimony to his commitment of including young people at the highest level of policy and decision making. I stand here as a proud representative of this coalition government and can say without any fear of contradiction that this APNU plus AFC government has a record that shows its commitment to the Guyanese people. A record that has been tried and tested and found worthy of another term in office under the leadership of our president, David Arthur Granger. You know, when I think of this election, a number of things come to mind. Many of you would know the famous Bible story of David and Goliath, right? In our case, we have in the green and yellow corner a visionary, decent, honest, full of wisdom, a man whose name is and on the other side, there's a man, they're calling him Big Daddy, a puppet with 19 fraud charges, and a degree from a university that doesn't exist. Turn to the person next to you and tell them, no match for Granger. Turn to the person on the other side and say, no match for David. Come March 2nd, we will go to the polls, pick up our ballots, and help David defeat Big Daddy as we vote for the APNU AFC. We need to ensure that this is the largest elections victory any party has ever seen. We need to give this government the political mandate it needs to take Guyana into the future with the full confidence of the Guyanese people. Proverbs 29 tells us that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. I see here and all across this country are people rejoicing, are people happy with their leader, are people who spend days and nights fasting and praying in our own way for a change in 2015. And the people who believe that their prayers were answered and we're not going back. This crowd here today and the crowds we have seen at our public meetings and rallies is a clear indication that this country has gone yellow and green. There is no looking back. We are moving forward together. I'm here to talk 2020 and beyond. Here to speak to a better life for all. A green and clean Guyana. A Guyana we will all be proud to call our home. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a dawn of a new era for Guyana. Guyanese can expect increased prosperity with the revenues to be had from oil and the many additional resources we have here, but that requires good governance. Will you allow a man with 19 fraud charges to control the wealth that belongs to us? Or will you allow an honest, upstanding, decent man to continue to be president of this country? I stand by President David Granger. What about you, East Coast? Our president is not short-sighted. Under his leadership, the coalition has planned a decade of development, which stems from the Green State Development Strategy for the people of Guyana, irrespective of color, class, or creed. We need all hands on deck in ensuring that come March 2nd, you and everyone around you that is eligible to vote, vote smart by putting their X by the palm and the key. This government listens to the concerns of the people. We've extended the Anns Grove Secondary School. Your kids now have a safe and secure play area with the construction of the tarmac at Golden Grove Primary School. I was driving through Golden Grove on Wednesday and saw that they were putting up lights on the road that leads to President's College. Your government is listening to you. We increased the minimum wage from $39,000 to $70,000. Last year, we offered over 240 scholarships, and locally and 68 internationally. We started the Bertram Collins College, giving our young people a gateway into the public service. This government delivers on expectations. We initiated a $100 million revolving fund, which has provided over 2,700 loans and grants to support our young entrepreneurs and their business. 1,500 free computers have been installed in 172 community ICT hubs throughout the country. In 2018, this government started the Guyana National Youth Corps for young people ages 16 to 35. We also launched a youth leadership program, again a program providing opportunities for the youth. We are ensuring that our youths are empowered, giving youths a voice in policy, formulation, and program design. There will be programs that see young people being educated on the importance of the national budget. The work-study program will be revamped towards ensuring quality outcomes. There will be a review of the state of youth inclusion based on the compliance of the Constitution. We are concerned with the welfare of the young people in our nation. When we re-elected, we will be plugging more resources into programs for dropouts and school-based violence. Programs in schools, churches, and workplace. Because these three of the 4 pillars of every society must work together. The family, the school, and the church must work together to bring about a cultural shift in our society. We plan on relooking at our employment strategies for youth, entrepreneurship and innovation, agriculture and agro-related businesses, strengthening of the HAYES program and other similar programs designed to help the youth economically. We did and will continue to do all this with you in mind. Let me remind you that one good term deserves another. We have proven that we deserve another term to continue what we have started, and a chance to deliver on Vision 2040. This government will place more resources in ensuring that your agricultural sector is the envy of this hemisphere. Now, young people, are there any young people in here? My young people, this is the best time to be young and full of ideas. Many of you on the East Coast have backlands on which you can farm. Agriculture will be a significant income earner, but you have to start now. To be the breadbasket of the Caribbean, we will need farmers who are committed to ensuring that we can feed not only ourselves, but the entire region. You won't have to worry about the government flooding out your backlands and killing your crops and livestock. We are committed to helping every farmer reach their potential. We are committed to ensuring that you get markets for your products. We are committed to ensuring that agriculture can ensure you and your family a good life, a comfortable life. With oil resources, there will be significant advances in agriculture, physical infrastructure, ICT, education, renewable energy, housing, public health, social protection, and national security. Our coalition is committed to the principles of cash transfers. This cash transfer is not a handout, but a hand-up. It will enable families to provide the resources necessary to be able to get their children into school and young adults into work. The expected increased revenues from the petroleum industry during the decade of development will make this possible. Comrades, as we march to March, be sure to use the time remaining to convince your household members, your friends, and your neighbors why we are the better pick to run this country. Don't stop the progress. Do not become complacent. Actively encourage persons to support the better alternative, the APNU plus AFC coalition. Do your bit, comrades. We are moving forward together. You who are old enough will remember the dark days under the other administration. Don't be misguided. Don't sell your vote. Think future. Think smart. We cannot revert to those times. Forward ever. Forward ever. Can we do it, Golden Grove? Can we do it, East Coast? Are you ready, comrades? Onward to
victory! Vote APNU AFC and let's continue moving forward together.